Assalamualaikum. My name is Maisara binti Ibrahim and we are from Group 11. The title of our project is Revitalization of a Neglected Urban Park. So for the introduction, restoring forgotten city parks is a crucial initiative aimed at making life better and promoting the well-being of communities. When parks are neglected, they can fall into disrepair and lack adequate facilities, often leading to increased safety concerns and a decline in green space available for public use. The goal of fixing up city parks is to transform these areas into li- lively, accessible, and reliable places that meet the needs of all members of the community. For our group objective, we have three, which is the first is the community engagement and inclusivity. It is to encourage the community to actively participate in the revitalization process. Second, environmental sustainability, which is to implement eco-friendly and sustainable practices in park design. And lastly, the third one is recreation and multifunctionality. It is to plan the renovated park to host a range of social events and activities for enjoyment. We have four problem statements. The first one is neglected urban park suffers from disrepair, lack of amenities, safety concerns, and underutilization. Second one is revitalization aims to create a welcoming, safe, and inclusive space. The third is goal is to encourage community engagement and recreational activities. And the last one is transformation seeks to reflect the needs and aspiration of local residents.
Okay, next I will present our methodology. The Sustainable Urban Development Project aims to transform a neglected urban park into a vibrant, eco-friendly space that benefits the local community. The focus is on assessing the park, prioritizing the environmental sustainability, improving accessibility, engaging the community, and implementing long-term maintenance strategy. This involves planting native trees, incorporating eco-friendly feature, and ensuring accessibility for all, including those with disabilities. Community engagement is the key, fostering a sense of ownership and pride. Ongoing maintenance strategy are also part of the plan to ensure the long-term sustainability of the revitalized urban park, creating a vibrant and inclusive hub for the community. So here's our role and responsibilities for our group. So our project leader is Edric Buginana Owang. He will be responsible for overall coordination and our financial analysis for budgeting, forecasting, cost analysis, financial planning, resource allocation and financial reporting is Nur Sharis Mazwin binti Sharudin, and project scheduling is me, Salfizatul Hafifah binti Saudi, for making an effective planning of project execution and control of activities. And our environmental impact assessment is Sri Shavindran Analaki Subramaniam. His work to identify the environmental component and analyzing potential impact. And lastly, our data collector is Maisara binti Ibrahim. She will gather the information to provide a foundation for informed decision making and ensure that the project align with the needs and preference to the of the community. So here's our flow chart for this project. Firstly, we establish a project team, evaluate the effect on the environment, develop the sustainable design principle. This is identify the infrastructure requirement, then make sure the environmental laws are followed, then respond to comments and concern, and landscape design the infrastructure, implement a strategy for source efficiency, then monitor construction impact on the environment, assess compliance with sustainability objective, then teach local about sustainable business practice and implement the sustainable maintenance practice, measure social and economic impacts, communicate outcomes to stakeholders, iterate the sustainable urban development model, and that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to present about the benefit of this project, which is the first one is the economic benefits, and the total of the economic benefit that we will get. The second is the social benefits, which is it is including the private hospital and also per person. The third one is the environmental benefits for the tree plantation. The fourth one is the cultural benefit. For example, when we organize a concert or event. The number five is the educational opportunity. The sixth one is the quality of the life improvement, which with the detail of the benefit. The seventh one is the safety and security. Number eight is connectivity and accessibility. And the last one is the increase of the tourism. So they are the total value of our project benefits. Okay, for the disbenefit of this project is there are seven disbenefit, which is the first one is the construction noise. Then number two is temporary disruption of business. Then number three is increased traffic congestions. Number four is temporary disruption to ecosystem. Number five is social disbenefit. Number six is accessibility and limited access during construction. And the last one is the safety disbenefit. Also, the total of the disbenefit is as below stated.
Moving on to the project cost. In this section, we got direct cost, indirect cost, and additional cost. Direct cost is divided into two types, which are the material and labor. The materials that are landscaping, infrastructure, playground, benches, table and seating, planting and greenery, paving and walkway materials, and also lighting. And for labor, we need landscaping crew, construction crew, skilled labor and project manager. The total for the direct cost will be up to 916,000 ringgit. Next, for indirect costs, we have two divisions, which are administrative costs and legal and regulatory compliance. Under administrative costs, we got project management software, office supplies, and the staff salaries. And for the legal cost, we have permit and license, and also legal consultation. All of this total up to 97,000. Next, we have additional costs. Also divided into two divisions, which are the public outreach and community engagement and maintenance. For public outreach, we have marketing and outreach material and also community event costs. Under the maintenance, we have landscaping and lawn, garbage collection, security and surveillance, and also operational costs, which total up to 220,000 ringgit. All of these costs, which are the direct costs, indirect costs, and additional costs, total up to more than a 1 million ringgit.
Hi, I will explain about the monetary valuation. So, before I go to the calculation, I would like to explain how the valuation has been done. So, to perform an economic analysis of the public alternative or others, the cost of initial or annual, the benefit and disbenefit must be estimated accurately as possible in monetary unit, either in the present word PW or annual word AW. So the three main things that involves in this calculation is the one cost, where estimated expenditure to the government entity for construction, operation, and maintenance for this project, less any expected salvage value. The second one is the benefit advantage to the experience by the owner and the public, and the last one is this benefit expected undesirable or negative consequence to the owner, the public, which give impact negative. Okay, now um, the decision guideline. So the decision guideline is if B over C is greater or equal 1, then the project is accepted. If B over C less than 1, the project is rejected. So the ratio is called convention B over C ratio, and all these terms are in present word or annual word. So the formula is B over C equals to B minus D over C minus X, where B is denoted as a benefit, D is this benefit, C is for cost, and the S is salvage. So the modified B over C ratio includes maintenance and operations, and is simplified in simple it got as M and O costs in the numerator and treat them similar to the benefits. So modified B over C, where the formula is B minus D minus O and M cost divided by net cost. So the modified B over C ratio is a different cost than convention B over C ratio, but the decision to accept or reject is the same with for the both. Okay, now back to the calculation. So to minimize, and I have tabulate all the information uh, here. So as we can see, the investment lifetimes per year, interest, cost saving, operation cost, fund reduction for our project as been mentioned here. So now we have calculate A over P value by using these formulas, and we have 0.0548, and then we compute conventional B over C formulas, where benefit minus benefit divided by cost. So based on this calculation, we have 84.51. Then we also calculate modified B over C, and we have 85.24, and the B over C value, where B minus D minus 0 O and M cost plus cost, and we have around 103 100 103,868,874. So for the discussion, P over C ratio is greater than 1, suggested that the benefit outweigh the cost. And in this case, B over C ratio of 84.51 indicates a highly favorable situation where the benefit are significantly higher than the cost. So this suggests the project is economically advantageous. So the modified B and C ratio takes into account maintenance and operation costs, where 85.24. Similar to the BC ratio, a value is greater than 1 suggests the project is economically favorable also. In this case, the modified B over C ratio is slightly higher than the B over C ratio, indicating that when considering additional costs, the project remains economically sound, and B over C value is 103,868,874 ringgit Malaysia. If this is the value, total value derived from B and C calculation, it suggests the total benefit, which is already included this benefit, divided by total cost result, uh, is a value as I said just now. So this large positive value indicates a highly profitable project. Hence, it can be concluded that B over C and modified B over C ratios being substantially greater than 1 imply that the project is economically favorable, and further emphasize the economically viability of this project. So this also suggests a positive economic impact and a potential return on investment by doing this large project. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Next, for benefit and cost analysis, the economic viability and overall impact of the sustainable urban development project, which are aimed at revitalizing an abandoned urban park, are assessed through a benefit and cost analysis. Benefits including increased biodiversity, better communal well-being, stronger social bond, possible improvement in property values, and job development are listed. However, costs also cover things like building, upkeep, and operating expenditures. This analysis guides the optimization of benefits while skillfully controlling expenses for the project long-term success and sustainability. It does this by comparing quantifiable benefit against cost. Weighing these variables allows the study to provide insightful guidance on how to optimize project benefit while managing expenses for long-term performance and good community impact.
So here's our project recommendation is for cost benefit analysis is to conduct a comprehensive cost benefit analysis to assess the economic viability of the revitalization project. For life cycle cost analysis is to perform a life cycle cost analysis to compare the total cost of ownership. Next, return on investment (ROI), to calculate the potential return in on investment for the revitalization project. Funding options: explore various funding sources such as public-private partnership, grant and community fundraising. And lastly is risk assessment. Identify and evaluate potential financial risks associated with the project.
Okay, for the project outcome, it is the first one is enhanced community engagement. The project will aim to foster increased community involvement by providing spaces for gathering, event, and recreational activity. The next one is improve aesthetic and functionality. Through the revitalization, the park will undergo a transformation and will become more beauty. So the next one is the economic stimulus. By revitalizing the neglected urban park, there's potential for a positive economic impact on the surrounding area. Next one is the environmental sustainability. The project will prioritize environmental sustainability by incorporating eco-friendly features into the park design and maintenance. Next one is the social impact. The revitalized park will serve as a safe and inclusive space that encourage social interaction, physical activity, and community cohesion. The last one is the long-term viability. It is to ensure the sustained success of the revitalization of the effort.
For the conclusion is restoring forgotten city parks is important for community well-being as it can lead to increased happiness, higher house prices, and improved tourist activity. The initiative is worthwhile and contributes to a stronger, healthier city with a better economy in the long run, making it a smart investment. The process of restoring parks should be seen as an investment in the people who live in the community and their future well-being.